full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now, just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. You in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest.
Good morning everyone, I hope you're all really well. It is currently Easter Sunday morning. I love Easter. I feel like it's extremely underrated, and I feel like my love for Easter comes from when I was little. I used to get as excited about Easter as I probably did about Christmas, because my mum used to just make it so special, and I always feel like Easter just comes with this really cozy, homely, like warm feeling, and it just comes with loads of really lovely memories. I remember my mum doing an Easter egg hunt literally up until like the age of 20, and she used to make the most amazing roast dinner, and it would just be like really lovely family time. So I feel like this day always just comes with really nice memories and a really cozy feeling. So I have very much enjoyed a very slow, relaxing morning this morning. I try and do this kind of like every either Saturday or Sunday, because I feel like it just gives me the chance to relax and really like reset my mind for the week ahead, and I do all of like my beauty treatments, so I feel just kind of put together for the week ahead, and I'm feeling lovely and fresh this morning. Yeah, today is going to be a lovely cozy Sunday, and I'm super excited to spend the day together. So for skincare this morning, I'm going to be using the Alia Skin foaming cleanser. I love this, and I love using this with my Foreo Luna 3. You guys know I have been using this little device for probably about 2 years now. I use this most mornings when I cleanse, or when I feel like my skin just needs a little bit of like a deeper clean. So I'm just gonna cleanse my skin with this. I always find after using the Luna 3 my skin just feels almost polished. It's a really nice way to just like deeply cleanse your skin and really lightly exfoliate it as well. And then I'm just gonna rinse that off. Then, as I've had like a mini little spa kind of vibe going on this morning, I am going to use my Foreo 2. You guys know I absolutely love this. This has been a godsend over the past year, because it really is like receiving a professional kind of like facial at home. Something I've really missed over the past year is just a spa day. There's nothing better than a spa day, but that being said, I feel like this little device has kind of eased the pain of not being able to go, because I feel like you can set up your own little spa at home, light some candles, some nice spa music, run yourself a lovely bath, get some herbal teas on the go, and then give yourself a really lovely facial at home with the Foreo 2. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit crazy in here. There's a window right here, and the sun seems to be like popping its head in and out of the clouds, and I can notice on the viewfinder that the room keeps going really light and then like really red. And yeah, sorry if the lighting is a little bit crazy. It sometimes is in this bathroom. The mask I'm going to be using today is from the Foreo Farm to Face range, and this is the coconut oil mask. I've got loads of these, but this one is definitely my favourite. It's so hydrating, and I find it almost just gives my skin like a real boost, and it feels so hydrated after, and it looks really, really dewy. I'm just going to take out the little mask and I'm going to pop it on my Foreo UFO 2, and then I'm going to clip it on. The app will connect with my Foreo UFO 2 via Bluetooth, and you can select the treatment that you want. You can also scan the mask as well. There's like a unique treatment to each mask. The Foreo UFO 2 actually starts to warm up, which just feels so lovely on your skin. It's so relaxing. And this actually starts to prepare your skin to receive the full benefits of the nourishing ingredients in the mask. So as you can see, once the treatment starts, the LED lights will actually come on the Foreo UFO 2, and it will also start pulsating. And then as the mask essence actually starts to melt into your skin, the T-sonic pulsation will actually massage the ingredients even deeper into your skin. And then the red light actually works to revitalize the skin's appearance, and I find it just makes your skin so like glowy, and it literally just looks like you've had a spa facial. It's amazing. And then the heat actually slowly starts to decrease, and the moisture from the mask is actually sealed into your skin, and that's why your skin just feels so hydrated after using this treatment. And then you'll notice as the heat starts to decrease, a green LED light will actually come on. This will really, really help your complexion. It will help to brighten your skin. It will also give you a more even skin tone. That is the end of the treatment. You can do it again if you like. Sometimes I actually use 2 different masks, especially if I'm in the bath and I want a little bit more relaxation time. Another thing as well with the Foreo UFO 2, which I've mentioned so many times, but it's literally like my favourite feature, you can actually use the UFO 2 with your existing skincare. So you can use your own serums and oils and moisturisers, and the LED lights and the T-sonic pulsations will actually help your existing skincare work better because it will boost the ingredients. So you'll really notice a difference just using this device with your existing skincare. My loves, as always, I will leave a direct link to the Foreo UFO 2 in the description box below just in case you are interested. So my plan for now is I am going to go make another coffee because it's second coffee time, and then I'm gonna get ready for the day. I think I'm gonna pop a little bit of makeup on today just to make myself feel a little bit zhuzhed for Easter Sunday. Not like I'd ever normally wear makeup on a Sunday. That actually seems a little bit criminal to me, but I do find actually I never used to bother doing my makeup when I kind of wasn't going anywhere, and obviously for the past year haven't really been anywhere. But I really do find sometimes just popping on a little bit of like day makeup and doing something with my hair does make me feel like doing more. Whereas sometimes if I don't wear makeup and I wear like loungewear all day, sometimes I can quite easily creep back into bed, which is very tempting. So I find sometimes just by getting a little bit ready, it does make the world of difference. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of makeup on, do something with my hair, and then I'm gonna make some yummy brunch. Needed to show you just how funny this looks. Sometimes he'll be asleep there when we're out and we'll come home and all you can see is a little grey fluffy head.
You poking his head out the stairs?
Yeah. It looks so funny. His head one day is just going to be too big to do that. It already looks too big. You're not stuck, are you? This is where we find out he's stuck, and I've just been laughing at him. You're not stuck, are you? Pop your head back in so I can make sure. No. You're not stuck, are you? He's not stuck. Cozy goals. So I'm just about to make us an Easter brunch board, which I'm really looking forward to. Of course, I found the idea on Pinterest, and I went out yesterday and got all of the bits to create like an Easter themed sweet brunch board. I didn't know whether to do sweet or savoury, but sweet looked more fun, and I found these bunny crumpets in M&S, so I kind of wanted to like base the whole breakfast around the bunny crumpets. But I also have my gammon cooking away for tonight's dinner. Me and Mum actually took a trip to the Christmas butchers last week, which was so nice, and it made me feel like it was Christmas. I call it the Christmas butchers because we only ever go there at Christmas, and for as long as I can remember, it's one of mine and Mum's little Christmas traditions to like go and get the turkey and gammon on like the 21st of December, and it's just got such a nice feeling when we go there. So we thought we'd go and get some gammon for Easter dinner, as we had this gammon at Christmas. And it was so nice. Thought I'd do it today, and then I got a really big joint so I could keep it in the fridge, so we could like have it with little lunches or maybe have the same dinner tomorrow. And it's just like a nice thing to have in the fridge, especially for like little picky lunches, with some cheese and some crackers and fruit and then a little bit of like ham. So here it is cooking away. Excuse my hob, it basically overflowed earlier and nearly caught fire, but let's not talk about it, and it went everywhere. But you are meant to have it like fully submerged under the water, but I didn't have a pan big enough, so I have to just keep turning it round. And in here I've just got some thyme, 2 bay leaves that were fresh from Mum's garden, some peppercorns, and I think that's it. I didn't put any salt or anything in because gammon is usually quite salty. In case you guys are looking to cook a gammon anytime soon, the perfect way to cook a gammon is basically leave it in water for as long as humanely possible, even like overnight. It's been cooking for about an hour, so what I like to do is pop it into water and just boil it for about 5 hours, and then obviously I'll take the heat off it and just leave it in the water until we have dinner. And it sounds really weird, and like the thought of boiled meat does make me feel a little bit like oh, but with the gammon it just makes it so lovely, and it kind of makes it very like flaky, and it falls apart, and it just has a lot of, I don't want to say the word because a lot of people get very funny about this word, but it's very moist, and yeah, it's really lovely. I've got on a very spring outfit today. It's the most sunniest day. I don't know what the weather's like because I haven't actually been outside yet, but it looks beautiful, and we're going to go for a little bike ride later, so I wanted to wear something that was nice and springy. These are some new Zara bits that I got. Haul is coming next Wednesday. I've got so much nice stuff to show you. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with our Easter brunch board.
All I got, like an afterthought, what we felt and said, red wine in your bed, on the naked floor, behind that gated door.
Our Easter brunch board is served. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks so cute. I can't believe I haven't done a brunch board before now. I think this would be perfect if you're having like family over, which will hopefully be in the near future. But yeah, how cute. So these are the little bunny crumpets that I got from M&S. I got the last packet, which I was so happy about. Then we've got some raspberry jam, some grapes and strawberries, apple. I found these little mini banana pancakes in M&S as well. Then we also have some granola and some Greek yogurt, which I've just popped a little bit of honey on there. What's your Easter breakfast brunch? Wait, Easter brunch board, not breakfast brunch.
Very delicious.
Jamie said he doesn't know how to eat it because he doesn't know what goes where.
No, it's a bit weird eating yogurt off a plate with a fork.
Well, you could get a spoon. I forgot how much I love crumpets and jam. I literally haven't had it in years, and it's one of the nicest things. I was a bit horrified when Jamie went rooting round in the fridge looking for some pate to go on his crumpet. Pate on a crumpet. You know.
Comment down below if you like pate on crumpet.
Or jam. Are you a pate or jam kind of person?
Let's do a head to head.
I just feel like with all sweet, with like jam, with like granola and fruit, pate. I guess it's continental.
I was going to do that first though.
Starter. So
Pate
like pretending
starter.
you're on like a fully inclusive holiday. Fully inclusive, all inclusive holiday. And they do like the meat and the cheese and stuff like that. I get you. What happened?
I don't know.
Honestly,
It
right.
just flipped away.
Jamie cannot eat a meal without making a complete and utter mess. Like every time you try and be really careful, don't you, and it just goes splat all over the table. So we have got some very, very exciting news to tell you, which we've wanted to tell you for so long, but we just haven't been able to for actual legitimate legal reasons. It's been a stressful few months, but we got some really, really good news on Friday, which means we can now tell you that Jamie and I are, you want to say it?
Working on something.
So we are bringing out a brand in the next few months, and it's something that we've been working on for the past few months, and
Good few months.
I'll pass you over to our creative director over here. Wait, are you the creative director? Which director are you? What director am I?
Design and purchasing, accounts, customer service.
You've got a lot of
inquiries,
roles. What's my
packaging.
role?
Your role is the creative spark.
Wow, I like that title.
Gemma has an idea.
He's the make it happen man. That's what you
I can't put
are.
that in my email signature properly.
So I'll pass you over to Jamie for the brand name. As he thought of the brand name.
Girl of Muse.
Would you like to tell everyone the reason why?
Girl of Muse, because a muse is an inspiration. So like, it's a creative inspiration. But it has another meaning as well. It's an anagram of me and us. So it's like a joining of Gemma and you guys. It's just one big family, one big brand.
So cute.
Muse. So Muse is like, there are actually 9 muses in Greek mythology, all for different areas. So like arts and poetry, and yeah, I just thought it was very fitting.
And like we want the brand to be for everyone, and our whole like hashtag.
Oh yeah, say the hashtag. The
The
hashtag.
hashtag is hashtag be your own muse, which means like be.
Inspire yourself.
Yeah.
Like you are your own inspiration.
I really love it. I'm really so excited for you to just see everything. We're going to be dropping like little hints over on Instagram, so make sure you're following Girl of Muse. Really, really excited. I feel like I've wanted to talk about this. There's been so many things that I've wanted to talk to you about, and I feel like I've been keeping this massive secret because I haven't been able to say anything. But yeah, I know you guys are going to love it. We have literally put everything into it, and I'm not going to say exactly what it is because I want you to see the little hints, and I want to see if you guys can guess what it is. But you'll find out over the next month, and I'm excited.
I want to tell everyone what it is.
No, you can't. Teddy's near the gammon. So yeah, make sure you're following the Instagram if you would like to see little hints and stuff, but I promise that you're gonna love it so much. It still doesn't feel real. I feel like until you guys know, until you guys have the thing, whatever it may be, until you guys actually are holding it, I feel like it won't be real. But I'm really, really excited for you.
There's been a lot of hours that have gone into it, haven't there?
So many.
I had to buy blue light glasses just because of this.
Oh, poor Jamie.
7 till 7 at the screen. Both wanted to bring you guys along, like, through each step.
And like ask your like opinions on stuff as well. Like that would have been really, really like helpful.
Yeah.
Just to like ask, like, do you prefer this, do you like this, like what do you, but we couldn't. We genuinely couldn't. Yeah, make sure you're following the Instagram. I'll leave it down below, and I should think probably in the next few weeks you'll know what it is, and hopefully you'll be able to see.
Few weeks?
Yeah.
I can't wait that long.
Few weeks.
I've already waited months now.
The whole brand has got so much more meaning behind it than just a brand. Like, I feel like every single last detail has something in there that means something, and I like that.
Everything has a meaning and a purpose.
Like, the name means so many different things, and also it's GM.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing.
Obvious. It's body positivity
It is,
as well.
body positivity.
Be your own muse, so like, inspire yourself, be yourself, like, love yourself, and be passionate.
Be passionate about it.
And also, if you don't know what muse means, like, and it's the first time you've heard it, you're gonna see it all over the shop now.
Oh my god, you'll hear it in every song, you'll see it everywhere. Like, I'd never really thought about the word muse before, but now I literally see and hear it everywhere.
Drake says the muses that inspired the music. There's one of his lyrics.
So our plan for now is, oh, I'm feeling all funny now, I feel like I feel exposed.
Ooh.
We are going to go on a little bike ride.
Work off that granola.
We need to get the bikes out the shed because they haven't been used since last year. We actually used them quite a lot last year. Usually results in me and Jamie having an argument because he's either going too fast or too far and my bum hurts. So that probably won't happen, hopefully won't happen today. Bike seats are so uncomfortable.
You've got a big one as well.
Oh my god. Yeah, but you don't have what women have, and it hurts so bad.
Bum.
No. Bikes are out. I forgot how much I love my bike. Honestly, this was such a mission to get last year. Do you remember when everyone was trying to get bikes? And we ended up getting it from this really rogue, like, online place. You know, one of them places you don't know if it's legit or not. Do you remember it took about a month to come?
Yeah.
And I genuinely thought that, like, I was not going to receive it, and then it just came. And do you remember it was in about 1,000 tiny pieces, and Jamie had to build this bike out of these tiny little, it was like IKEA. It was like an IKEA packs.
It was called
and
Bikeea.
Literally, there were so many tiny pieces that Jamie had to build.
I can't see how solid it is.
Great. I'll be mid-riding it, and it'll just fall
off.
apart. Next door neighbour's having a barbecue, I think. It smells amazing. I literally love the smell of barbecue. Sounds really jolly. I want to be over there. Skoo.
Whoa!
Are you testing my bike for me?
Test drive down the street.
With their feet. Jamie! You'll bust the wheel. Oh my god. That looks so funny. Why do you look so high up? Am I even going to be able to get on that? Last time, Jamie tried to convince me that I needed my seat like up here. Bearing in mind I've got the world's shortest legs. Yeah, but I couldn't touch the floor, and it scared me because we all know I'm not very good at riding a bike, and I fall off. He made us trek across this
I need to get some training.
mountain. Basically, it was like this bit of grass that was literally like this, and there was big rocks, maybe just a field, but like it was quite chaotic, and he made me bike across it. Bearing in mind my one's got right spindly little tyres on it, and it's just not made for that kind of activity. And there was Jamie going over these gigantic rocks like woo, and then there was just me behind, like, my bike will not do that. I've just had a little change of outfit because I was freezing standing out there, and also Jamie said I can't wear a cardigan on my bike because it'll get stuck, and I didn't even think of that, so I'm glad he said that, because can you actually imagine me just riding along and my cardigan just gets stuck in the wheel? That's definitely something I would do. So I've changed out of my springy outfit to something a little bit more practical and warmer. I've got a hoodie, a lightweight jacket, some leggings and some trainers, and I feel a lot more like flexible in this outfit, like I can actually bike, which I didn't really feel like I could do in sandals and a long cardigan. Where you don't fall about all over the shop. I'm honestly so bad at riding a bike. I have to like do like a scooter thing before I actually start pedaling. Ready?
Watching what it's got then.
I'm not very good at starting uphill, you see.
Push.
No. I like to start going downhill first.
Oh my god, Gemma.
I'm so bad at riding a bike. I need bike riding lessons. I can't do one-handed either. I tried to get a bit of a cute little time lapse for you guys earlier with one hand, but it didn't go very well. My bike is so squeaky, you can hear me coming.
It's that front brake, I think. I need to adjust it.
Where's Jamie just gone? He's literally just disappeared off the path that we're on. What the hell? I'm biking along this path, and then I look round and Jamie's down there. I didn't know where you went. I didn't know where you'd gone. I just looked round and you were completely gone. Go back down to the bottom and start again. Here he comes, showing off on his big old mountain bike. Oh! Bug just went right in my eye. Did you all see that? It is a little bit later on in the day now. Today has absolutely flown by. It's just gone so quickly. It is now 4:30. That clock is still wrong. Tried changing the batteries. I think it's just up shit's creek because it just doesn't want to work. We came back from our bike ride, put the bikes away, and then I had a quick shower and de-makeupped. I just felt like I really needed it. I felt really like, I don't know, I felt gross after that bike ride. My makeup like felt like it had all separated and I felt all sticky, so I thought I'm gonna have a nice shower to freshen up. My makeup's been irritating me all day actually. I get these days where I put makeup on and it sits really nice and I almost forget I have it on, and then other days I'll put makeup on and it just feels like really thick even though I've done nothing different. Does anyone else get like that? Yeah, today was one of those days and I just feel so nice. Now I've got a fresh base and I've had a shower and I feel ready to cook dinner. So, gammon update. The gammon has now been cooking for a blooming long time. So I put it in this morning. It cooked in boiling water for about 4 hours, and then I just turned the hob off and it's just been chilling in its pot of water for the past, I'd probably say like 3 hours, and I'm probably going to leave it in there until we actually eat it. But it's all ready to go, and I'm going to get started on the rest of dinner. So I'm going to do Jamie Oliver roast potatoes because they are just the best roast potatoes ever. My mum always does them at Christmas and they are delicious. So I'm going to do some Jamie Oliver roast potatoes and also a nice cauliflower cheese because I feel like that really goes with gammon. And I also got some nice vegetables to do as well. So I'm going to crack on with that. And then once that's all in the oven cooking away, I think we are going to pop down to my dad's allotment. Just because it's Easter and I feel like I just need to go there today. I don't know, there's something just inside of me that's telling me that I need to go there today and make the effort to go. I actually went there last night, and it's such a beautiful place, and I think I forget that all the time. And I went at sunset, and it was just so peaceful and lovely, and I always just feel really nice when I go there. Like I feel really close to Dad, but at the same time I don't ever go there because I have to be in the right place mentally to go to the allotment, because I feel like it's the one place where I spent the most time with Dad, and I saw him at his happiest just pottering around at his allotment, and it was also the last place I saw him as well. So I just feel like the allotment is just a place that is kind of hard to go, but I need to make more of an effort to go there. So I'm gonna try and go there every week, maybe on like a Sunday afternoon, because it really is so beautiful there, and I think I just need to kind of get used to going there so it's not this like big dread almost. So we're gonna pop over there probably about 6 o'clock once dinner is almost ready, so then we can kind of like come back and eat and have a cozy evening. Yeah, when I went there last night, I popped an Instagram story up just kind of like saying my thoughts and my feelings towards going there and how I was feeling at the time, just because I felt like it was important at that moment. I feel like I don't really ever talk about this just because it makes me feel not uncomfortable, it's just I never feel like it's the right time to like just talk about it, and I just felt like it was really important to share my feelings last night, just in case there was any of you that felt the same. And so many of you sent me such lovely messages, and I can't even begin to tell you just how comforting it was to read them. And as much as I would never wish this upon anyone to go through this, I feel like sometimes it can feel really alone, and I think as well you kind of, well I do anyway, I worry that I'm not dealing with it right, because my way of dealing with it is just like trying my absolute hardest not to think about it, because when I do think about it, oh hello Teddy. Hey, I said on my Instagram story yesterday that I kind of like try so hard not to think about it, and I use so much energy trying not to think about it that it kind of like gets to a point where I just explode with sadness. Teddy, I mean, perfect timing. But yeah, I know that sounds really, really morbid, but that's kind of how I can explain how I feel. Anyway, gonna make the effort to go there today, and I feel like I will feel lots better once we are back from there, and I've kind of just like said hello to Dad on Easter Sunday. But anyway, back to the roast dinner. Roast potato time. I think I'm going to put those in first because they take quite a while, and then I'll do the cauliflower cheese and then pop that in a little bit later. I'm going to show you the Jamie Oliver roast potatoes. I will pop the recipe down below, but I'm going to show you how I do them, and oh my god, they are so yummy. They're so like crunchy on the outside but fluffy in the middle. Potatoes, I have peeled these and part boiled these for about 10 minutes. You don't want them to be too soft. And then what I did also was I popped some olive oil in the dish, and I also popped that in the oven whilst the potatoes are boiling. So the potatoes go into boiling oil. This just helps them become 10 times more crispy. Then I just seasoned the potatoes with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now I'm going to pop these in the oven for about half an hour. And then what Jamie Oliver does is he gets them out after half an hour and crushes them very slightly with a potato masher, and then adds all the rest of the seasoning. So after they've cooked for a little while, I will add garlic and thyme and some shallots. And he said it gives them more flavour after they've cooked a little bit. So I'm going to pop these in for half an hour and then add the rest of the flavour. cauliflower. Now, our boy Jamie Oliver says that you can use all of it, and whenever I have cauliflower cheese, these leaves are actually my favourite bit. So he said, where's the middle? Oh god, I'm guessing the middle is here. He said just cut it into quarters, and then, oh my god, this is hard to cut. Oh. He also said as well you can use this bit. So I'm literally just going to cut it into quarters and then boil this and then get started on the sauce. I mean, it definitely doesn't fit in my pan, but it's just like the gammon situation all over again. I'll just have to keep turning it. Okay, for the sauce, I'm gonna pop in 50 grams of butter. Something smells of, oh my god, my tripod is on fire. Tripod is smoking. Oh my god. Look. Oh my god. I'm so upset about it. It's absolutely just burnt the rubber. Do you know what's funny? I could smell something really weird and I was like, oh, I think cauliflower smells weird when you cook it. Nope. It was just my tripod. Dude, I'm scared to put my tripod back on the oven. At least it was my tripod and not my camera. Always look on the bright side. Right, I'm gonna pop you guys back over here, but I'm gonna be a lot more careful this time. Right, where were we? Butter. 50 grams of unsalted butter. Okay, so 50 grams of butter, and then I'm also gonna add in 1 shallot. Now you can either use shallots or spring onions. But I forgot to buy spring onions. I knew I'd forget something, so I'm just going to add a thinly sliced shallot in there. I'm going to add a teaspoon of lazy garlic because this is just so much easier than like peeling and cutting up a garlic. Put some of that in there. Then I'm going to wait for all of this to melt, and then I'm going to add 50 grams of plain flour. Once it's all looking all thick, almost like a bit of a paste, I am going to add 600 milliliters of milk. Also going to add a teaspoon of mustard. I burnt my tripod. It's set on fire. Oh wow. Flames started coming up in front of the camera.
Are you joking?
I was like, oh my god, why does it smell like burning? And then like there was just flames.
I've got something to show you that's very exciting.
And once it's kind of looking a bit thick, I'm gonna add red Leicester and also extra mature. Probably like, I don't know how much of each, a lot. In sauces you always need to add like so much cheese for it to actually taste of cheese. So I'm gonna add 100 grams of each. It's time for my favourite part, the taste test. Wow, an amazing sauce for mac and cheese. I feel like this is a nicer sauce than the one I actually made for mac and cheese. It's got so much more flavour, so I think next time I make that, I will use the cauliflower cheese sauce. Oh no! Wow, this smells amazing. This is my first ever cauliflower cheese and I'm quite proud. I feel like I might have put a bit too much sauce in. I'm probably going to put it on a baking tray in the oven because my oven is already a state and I don't need any cauliflower cheese in there. So, oh my god, it's all on the bottom. Okay, I am going to pop a little bit more cheese on top because why not? It's Sunday, we can eat all the cheese. Jamie Oliver actually put breadcrumbs on top. My mum puts tomatoes on top. I think the top layer of cauliflower cheese is just the best, where it's like got like the crispy cheese on. Oh my god, yum! Pop a little bit of pepper on there. Okay, cauliflower cheese is ready to go. I'm gonna get the potatoes out the oven, sort them out, and then it can all go in together. Now that is the sound of a Sunday. These have been cooking for about 30 minutes. Okay, so to make the potatoes full of flavour and almost go like crumbly on the outside you need a potato masher and just gently squash each potato, not too much, but just like squish it a little bit so some of the fluffy insides almost like come out. And oh my god, I always do this when I make roast potatoes now because they're just not the same without doing this. It makes them have so much like crunch when you bite into them, and they're so like fluffy in the middle, and it also helps all the flavour get into the middle. Can you guys tell I've been watching too much Jamie Oliver? I literally have got a bit of an obsession at the moment with watching cooking programmes. I love them, I find them so relaxing, and you obviously learn to cook better as well, so it's a win-win. Once they're like squished like this, some people add extra butter, but I'm not going to do that just because I find I've got quite a lot of oil in. So this is something I made earlier, and this is just a few shallots whole because I love whole shallots with the potatoes, because when you go to eat them they go all like roasted and they're lovely. And then I've also got some whole garlic cloves. I never peel my garlic before I roast it, and I know some people find that really weird. When I first did it, Jamie found it really weird, but when they're roasted you can almost like peel out the middle like a paste, and I find it just adds so much more flavour, and it's like finding little hidden bits of treasure amongst your potatoes in garlic form. If you love garlic, if you don't love garlic, that'll be like your worst nightmare. But I kind of just like pop these just scattered around, and they're so good when they're roasted. And then also I've also just got some little bits of rosemary and a little bit of extra olive oil, which I'm just gonna spread across all of the potatoes. Oh my god, I'm so excited for these. They smell so nice. The potatoes are ready for the oven, and so is the cauliflower cheese. I'm gonna pop them both in together for about 45 minutes to an hour, but I'll have the oven on a really low heat, so I'll have the oven on like 150 just so they don't burn at all. Time to obviously pop to Dad's allotment and then come back and eat, but I'm so happy with how these are both looking. This is the perfect Easter Sunday dinner.
Could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me.
So this is the wreath that me and Mum made Dad at Christmas, and we put it down here, and I can't believe it's still intact. This is the first time I've seen it since Christmas. And I'm actually shocked that it's still intact because we didn't really attach everything very well, and we were kind of scared that it was going to get ruined before Christmas. But I can't believe it's all still on there. Like everything everything that we put on there is still there, like the little polar bear, and we put this little guy in there as well, and the little reindeer, some very dried orange. Can't believe it's still all in one piece. This makes me so happy. Maybe it will last until next Christmas. And here are the finished potatoes. They smell amazing, and I'm so happy with them. Just cooking the gravy over here. I have plated up the gammon, which I'm also so happy with. It literally like falls apart, so that's going to be really lovely. The cauliflower cheese, can we just take a moment? Look at this. Wow, it's like bubbling away. It looks so cheesy. introducing you to the world's biggest Sunday dinner, but oh my god, I'm so ready for this. I haven't eaten anything since our brunch this morning, so I'm starving. We have got the gammon, the roast potatoes with the onion and garlic, the cauliflower cheese, which looks so good, and then just this like selection of green veg. What a perfect way to end Easter Sunday. At this point, I'm slightly regretting putting double the amount of cheese in the cauliflower cheese because it was very cheesy and we're feeling cheesed out. Are you still feeling cheesed out?
I can barely believe how cheesy I am.
So I'm all cozy in bed. I've just washed my face again because I feel like whenever I cook, I feel like, I don't know, my face always feels really clammy after I've been cooking. So I've just done a little evening skincare routine, got into some, I was going to say fresh pyjamas, and really I'm just in a very gigantic t-shirt. I love sleeping in these, I just feel nice and free. And we are about to watch a series that we started watching last week, which you guys need to see. It's on BBC iPlayer and it's called Traces. It's really, really good. And we also watched another really good one on ITV Player called Trauma. It's only got 3 episodes. I put it on my Instagram story and so many of you said you loved it, but it was really, really, really good. Like a nice, easy, bingeable watch. I feel like this is the way every single vlog ends. Me in bed talking about series that you guys need to see. But I feel kind of sad because I feel too full to eat Easter eggs. And that's not very Eastery.
Oh yeah, it's Easter.
Yeah, did you forget?
No.
Literally, we have so many Easter eggs. We have an Easter egg to each other. Mum got us an Easter egg. Your mum got us Easter eggs. So we've got a lot of Easter eggs sat downstairs. But, I mean, we'll definitely eat them. We'll just have to eat them in the week. But it's not Easter without eating an egg. I might have to force feed myself an egg at some point tonight. Really late. It's 8:20. Today has been the quickest day ever. I feel like it's because I had quite like a late start this morning and we're used to getting up a little bit earlier, but that is going to go ahead and end this vlog. We are just gonna watch Traces and probably get an early night because I'm really, really tired this evening. I think the cheese has made me incredibly tired. Tomorrow is Monday, brand new week. Very, very busy week this week. Week. But I will catch up with you guys on Wednesday. I've got a big spring summer haul coming on Wednesday, which I think you'll really, really like, which I'm going to film tomorrow. So I will catch up with you all on Wednesday. It's been so nice to spend the day together as always. I really hope you've enjoyed our little cozy Easter Sunday, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye from the room.
Bye from the office. Bye.